Pioneer Hall houses high-tech labs for engineering and technology students. SVSU undergrad students are currently researching topics like controlling computers using your brain signals and using biometric data, like the unique way that each person moves a computer mouse, to improve cybersecurity. It is also the home of the Cardinal Formula SAE racing team. Students from any major can join this racing team, where they build the car from scratch and compete against teams from some of the most prestigious engineering programs in the country every May. Saginaw Valley's racing team is #1 in the world for undergrad programs. SVSU's team is also the only undergrad team to place top 10 in the history of the competition. Pioneer Hall is also the home of our foundry. Saginaw Valley is one of only 2 universities in the nation that gives students the abilities to melt and pour metals into molds. Even some of the parts created in the foundry are used to build the Formula One race car. Twice a year, any student is encouraged to visit the facilities, work with other students, and use the equipment on open foundry days. We are here outside Pioneer Hall with our friend. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Raleigh Skarmius. I'm a mechanical engineering major, and this is my 2nd year.
Okay, very cool, Raleigh.
Yes.
So what is the most helpful resource that you have found in your major?
The faculty as a whole, when you first sit down with them, it's really intimidating and you're kind of scared for a second, but then you go to their office hours and they're so helpful. They'll work through the problems, but they won't give you the answers directly, so that's really been helpful.
That's very cool,
Yeah.
very cool. Have you done any really cool things in classes that are notable?
Oh gosh, I would say the coolest thing was definitely in my materials class last year. We got into the materials lab right away, and that was cool. We did like a hardness test, and then later at my co-op we ended up doing that the next week. So that was really cool to see kind of the overlap, and then we were able to do different samples of like brass, which it's a little bit nerdy, but that was really cool. It was really cool, I would say. It was fun.
What do you enjoy most about your department?
Okay, I would definitely say the opportunities that engineering creates, both on and off campus. I can go somewhere and do a co-op or an internship, all the way across the country if I really wanted to, but at the same time we've got extracurriculars right in the building behind us, and you could go do the Cardinal racing team or the robotics team. It's just all around, you're able to do a whole bunch with it, so
that is
really
so
fun.
awesome. That is awesome. And what's one helpful tip that you can provide to someone interested in your major?
Oh goodness, I would definitely say get math done as soon as possible. If you have to do spring, summer just to get caught up and get finished with that calculus, oh my gosh, do that. And then I would definitely say go for like an internship or a co-op if you can, because then you're able to go and apply what you learn in class and also learn from the field itself. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Raleigh.
Yes, thank you.
Hello, we are here with Paulina. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit?
Hey guys, my name is Paulina. I'm an international student here at SVSU, and my major is computer information systems with minor in business, and I'm going to my 4th year.
Very cool. So what is one very helpful resource that you've found in your major?
I think the most helpful resource besides professor's hours here was our computer science lab, where all the students get to hang out as late as they want, like 10 p.m. And we can talk and ask questions each other and talk about professors and classes. So
that's awesome. What's one notable thing that you've been able to do inside the classroom?
I built my own website before in one of my classes, but another project that we're working on right now is we are cooperating with the nursing department to create this automated cart for medications. Besides that, we're actually working right now on this kind of very similar system to flight reservations. So when you buy a flight for a plane, we're working on that. So I think it's pretty awesome, and it will be useful in the future.
That's so cool. That's awesome. And do you have any helpful tips to give students looking to join your major?
If you're a female, don't be afraid to join this field, even though it might be predominantly male field. But besides that, don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask your students that are in the same class with you. Ask questions your professors. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need some.
Awesome. Thank you, Paulina.